If you're thinking about buying the ReMarkable 2 because you want the ultimate digital note-taking experience that feels just like paper, then you've come to the right place. But here's what surprised me. This sleek, ultra-thin tablet with the fancy canvas display that mimics paper isn't all rainbows and unicorns. In fact, the ReMarkable 2 left me asking, is it really worth the $439 price tag, or is there a better way to upgrade from your old notebooks? Stick around because I'm about to reveal the real story behind this hyped device, from its jaw-dropping design to some serious pitfalls that might not make it the perfect fit for you. Let's kick things off by diving into what the ReMarkable 2 promises. The company markets it as a game-changer for note-takers, artists, and professionals who want to finally ditch paper for a premium digital experience. Think of it as the fancy Ferrari of e-paper tablets. It boasts a 10.3-inch canvas display with a resolution of 1872 by 1404, designed to deliver a natural, near lag-free writing feel that supposedly replicates trusty old paper. Plus, it's as slim as a pencil, only 4.7 millimeters thick, and weighs just 403 grams, so you can literally slide it into your bag next to your laptop or Kindle without breaking a sweat. Sounds impressive, right? But here's the twist. Even with all these high-end specs and fancy features, the device has several limitations that could make you think twice before clicking buy on Amazon. And no, I'm not just talking about the price. Although $439 isn't exactly student budget friendly. There's more. For starters, if you're someone who loves multitasking on your tablet, the ReMarkable 2's capabilities might leave you hanging. It runs on Codex, a custom Linux-based operating system designed specifically for note-taking and reading PDFs or EPUBs. However, it's not your all-in-one tablet. No web browser, no apps like YouTube or Netflix, and no email client. It's a single-tasker by design, built solely for taking notes and reading. This means if you're looking for a device to replace your iPad or Surface for general use, the ReMarkable 2 won't cut it. So who exactly is it for? Well, that's an important question. If you're a student, writer, or professional who reads tons of PDFs and PDFs only and need a distraction-free environment to jot down ideas or edit documents, then it's a great tool. The e-ink screen is glare-free and supposedly reduces eye strain during long writing sessions, which you won't get from a traditional tablet backlight. The pen even has an eraser at the end. No charging needed, no Bluetooth fuss. And it syncs notes to the cloud, so your work is accessible anywhere. That's a huge plus for staying organized across devices. But here's the catch. With a mere 8 GB of internal storage and only basic cloud functionality, you'll find yourself managing files constantly. And while handwriting-to-text conversion is touted as a standout feature, it's not flawless. Expect some trial and error, especially if your writing is messy or rushed. So, if you're a perfectionist who wants instant, flawless transcription, the ReMarkable 2 might frustrate you. Let's fast forward to the screen experience. The Canvas paper tablet display is undoubtedly one of the smoothest e-paper screens I've tested. Writing on it feels wonderfully close to pen on paper, which is worth applauding. However, because it uses e-ink with no backlight, the screen is best viewed in well-lit conditions. Try working in a dimly lit room and you'll struggle. And if you're hoping to use it for casual reading at bedtime, forget it unless you bring a book light. Speaking of reading, the device supports PDFs and EPUBs, and it makes annotating documents easy. But here's a potential deal-breaker. Imagine carrying this sleek little tablet to lectures or meetings, and realizing you can't access any other file types or apps. Or when you need to jump into an email or browser quickly, you can't. It's like buying a shiny sports car that can only drive in your driveway, not the best fit if you prefer versatility over focus. On the upside, the design is hard to beat. The ReMarkable 2 is one of the thinnest and lightest e-writing devices out there. At 403.5 grams and less than half a centimeter thick, It feels more like a high-end magazine than a clunky tablet. The ultra-minimal aesthetic is a breath of fresh air in a world full of flashy tech gadgets. Also, the pen's eraser function at the back is surprisingly intuitive. Just flip it over and erase. And no worries about charging the pen. It works without batteries or Bluetooth, really making it hassle-free. Honestly, the pen's design alone puts some pricier stylus pens to shame. Now, no review would be complete without talking about the elephant in the room, the price. At $439, the ReMarkable 2 isn't cheap. It positions itself as a premium device, but when you compare it to other tablets or digital note-taking alternatives, you might question if it offers enough bang for your buck, especially when the software feels limited and some features like handwriting conversion are hit or miss. In fact, one user on Amazon pointed out that the syncing feature can be slow or glitchy at times, causing mild frustration. Another common complaint is the lack of third-party app support. This means you're locked into the ReMarkable ecosystem, no importing flashy apps or games. It's strictly a distraction-free zone, which some people love, others don't. So here's the million-dollar question. Should you buy the ReMarkable 2? Well, if you're a digital minimalist who values focused, paper-like note-taking and reading above all else, and you don't mind paying a premium for a specialized tool, then yes, this tablet might transform your workflow. But if you want an all-rounder device or need multimedia capabilities, this is not your gadget. Let me share a little story. I was handed a ReMarkable 2 at a writer's retreat, surrounded by colleagues excited about their MacBooks and iPads. At first, I was skeptical. Why pay this much for a digital notebook? But after a few hours, the simple act of writing with no distractions felt almost meditative. I wasn't tempted by notifications or browsing, just my thoughts flowing on a crisp, glare-free screen. It felt like stepping back in time for the better, like a digital detox wrapped in sleek hardware. However, when I needed to check email or search for references, I had to reach for my phone or laptop, reminding me that it's a dedicated tool, not a multi-tool. And here's a little joke for you. Why did the tablet go to therapy? Because it couldn't handle the pressure of all those notes. Okay, maybe that's nerdy, but it highlights the pressure we put on our digital devices. Another quick laugh. Ever wonder why the pen of the ReMarkable 2 never gets lost? Because it's always drawn to the screen. Bottom TSS. Before I wrap up, here's another consideration. Because it's such a niche product, the accessories, like the folio case or the marker plus pen with a built-in eraser tip, come with their own hefty price tags. So factor that in if you want the whole package experience. To sum up, here's the bottom line. The ReMarkable 2 is a beautifully designed device that offers a unique note-taking experience with a paper-like feel that's hard to find elsewhere. Its ultra-slim, lightweight form factor and glare-free screen make it great for long reading and writing sessions. The pen with eraser is simple, yet effective, and the distraction-free environment lets you focus intensely. It's a perfect match for dedicated note-takers, students, writers, or professionals who work heavily with PDFs and want an organized digital notebook. But, and there's always a but, its hefty price, limited multifunctionality, small storage, and reliance on its own ecosystem might make it less appealing for casual users or those who want a versatile gadget. Plus, if you prefer nighttime reading or need apps beyond simple note-taking, this isn't the device for you. If you're still intrigued and want to experience this near-paper feeling for yourself, I recommend grabbing the best deal on Amazon. Check the link in the description below. Prices can shift quickly, so don't miss out if you decide this tablet fits your needs. Whether it becomes your daily writing companion or a niche tool, the ReMarkable 2 is a statement piece in the digital note-taking world. And one last joke to leave you with a smile. Why do digital writers love the ReMarkable? Because it helps them ReMarkable ideas every day. All right, I'll stop now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button if this review helped you. Subscribe for more honest reviews and drop a comment if you've used the ReMarkable 2. What was your experience? Until next time, happy noting.